Hi, I'm Rochelle Asberry, and I'm a health and wellness expert. Today, I want to talk to you about rest and recharge. It is so important that we rest, and you very well know this. But sometimes it gets hard to do that, especially during the times that we're going through right now. Some of the benefits of rest I want to point out is that rest will strengthen your immune system. So important during this particular time. Continue to try to carve time out to rest and get good quality rest. Another benefit is you'll gain much more clarity, more energy. It would help to reduce stress. And I know we need some stress to get out of the bed, but we don't need an overabundance of stress because that will bring your immune system down. And again, during this particular time, we need to have a strong immune system. Also, too, when you get rest, it increases your energy. So you have energy to do the things you need to do and also the things you want to do. And spending time with your children, because I know sometimes you need extra energy to keep up with your children. So, again, rest is so important. I know it's a simple word, just four letters, but it's so hard to do sometimes. So, that's why we have to be intentional. You have to practice it. And, just realize that when you rest, there's great benefits, and everybody around you benefit when you're rested. Some of the ways to help get more rest in is to take one task at a time. I think we've learned how to multitask, and in some situations that's good. But a lot of times we're so wound up, it's hard to just rest. So, going back to that old way of doing things, doing one thing at a time and doing it well. Also, too, be present. Like right now, taking time to be present. We do need, of course, reflect on the past, and we need to think a little bit about the future, but sometimes because of the uncertainty of the future, and especially again what we're going through right now, can cause a lot of anxiety. But if you take your time to be present right now, that's where your life truly is. Another thing is during your lunchtime, instead of taking the whole half hour for lunch or an hour, why don't you just carve out a little time just to rest, just to close your eyes? I know you can't go and take, a 3 hour nap, but you could just close your eyes for a couple of minutes and you'll be surprised, how that'll help you. Another thing, too, carving time on your schedule to rest. I know you probably say, well, that sounds kind of strange. But again, just, carving time on your schedule, 15 minutes to say, it's just going to be me time. I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to be still. I know there are a lot of parents out there. I even know for myself when I was raising our daughter, she sometimes would be all over the place. And I'm thinking, well, she needs a timeout. But I found out that mommy needs a timeout too. So it's okay. It's okay. Another thing, too, is deep breathing. Connecting with breath is so important because, again, when you're connecting with your breath, breath is life. You're being intentional, you're being mindful of your life right at that particular time. So, that's another thing. Warm bath or shower is really good for rest. And sometimes that'll prepare you to rest. We can't go 90 miles an hour, and I'm not saying that everybody does that. Then all of a sudden go to a complete stop. You can't do that. So you have to transition into that. Even when I like to take baths or bubble baths or a shower, I incorporate aromatherapy in it. So there's so many things. These are just suggestions, and rest looks differently to everybody. But I just want you to be mindful. I want you to be intentional about how important rest is. And like I said, if you have kids at home, they do take the cues from their parents. So if you, allow yourself, decide on getting a little bit more quality rest, then they will too. So again, I really appreciate your time. My name is Rochelle Asberry, and one of my best I would say mission statements is the best wealth is good health. Thank you again.